Okay. Now go to, first of all, in order to create a salary base, we need to create the basic element. We need to create the basic element. Go to setup and maintenance. Click on elements. Okay. Just I want to click on plus symbol. I want to create the elements. So in which LDC we want to create? US. Okay, very good. US. Okay, US legislative data group. So what is the primary classification?
Standard earnings.
Standard earnings. What is the secondary classification?
Regular.
Okay, this is a standard regular element. Category is time standard. Click on continue. Okay. Let us take, I want to create for FedEx. So I want to create for FedEx basic pay. Reporting name is FedEx basic pay. Okay, and description is also FedEx basic pay. So effective date 1/1/1951. Okay, should every person eligible for this one automatically? So even though the person is eligible, but we should not allow this element automatically. So should every person eligible automatically? What is the answer we have to select?
No.
No. So even though this element is eligible, only through manually only we have to do the entry. Not automatically, it should not assign to that person. So what is the earliest entry date? First standard earning date. What is the latest entry date? Final close. Until final close, we can process this element. At which employment level should this element is attached? Either at assignment level or term level. So at assignment level, if the particular person is having multiple assignments, multiple times he will get the basic pay at the assignment level. So is it a recurring element or non-recurring element?
Recurring.
Recurring element. Okay, because every month we have to pay the salary, right?
Yes, sir.
Every month you have to pay the salary. Process this payment only once in each payroll period. Yes. Can a person have more than one entry of this element in a payroll period? No. Process and pay elements separately with other elements. Process and pay with other earnings. So in this page, everything we have completed. We are going to next page. What is the calculation rule? Flat amount. What is the calculation rule is? Flat amount. Default periodicity. See, this is the important thing. While creating the element, we are going to create the default periodicity. So what is the default periodicity we are creating here?
Monthly. Calendar
month. Calendar month. Periodicity conversion rule. So what is the periodicity conversion rule?
Standard rate annualized.
Standard rate annualized. Periodicity conversion rule is standard rate annualized. How do you want the work units to be reported? So we are not going to report any kind of hours because it's a salary based. And is this element is subject to proration?
No.
We are not going to do the proration at this point of time. We will discuss the proration separately. Then only we will go through proration and retroactive. At this point of time, this is not a proration element. Same as retroactive. We will discuss. This is 1.5 hour class and this is 2 hours class. This two is one of the in-depth concepts in payroll. Overtime. Overtime is also we are not going to discuss at this point of time. We will discuss if you are having some grace time. Okay. At this point of time, overtime is we are not going to give any kind of overtime amount. Okay. If you are creating any kind of overtime element for that element, it should be yes. Okay. We will see it later. Click on next. Now click on submit button. So just wait for another 3 minutes until the element got created naturally. Don't do any kind of back and forth. Just don't click any kind of refresh or don't do anything in the UI. Just wait for 2 or 3 minutes. Don't even click OK button also. Okay, just leave as it is. Okay, now the element got created. Okay, we have to create the element eligibility. Click on actions, create element eligibility. Okay, X basic pay element eligibility. FedEx basic pay element eligibility. Select all payrolls are eligible. If you want to restrict this one only for FedEx, we can restrict. Or US one legal entity, we can restrict. Already we have discussed people group key flex field rate. We can restrict this element. So it depends upon completely you, how you want to restrict that one. Okay. Now
Yes.
click on submit button. Now go to input values. Here, select the amount field and click on edit, correct. So default minimum amount for any kind of employee, let us take is $1,000. Okay, the default amount is $1,000. So minimum I'm giving as 1,000. Maximum, okay, maximum I'm giving as $20,000. If anything goes beyond $20,000 or less than $1,000, what it has to return? It has to return error.
Bonus error.
Okay, it has to return error message. So I'm keeping the validation here. It is called as static validation. If you want to do with formula, we can do element input validation formula. We can do that. We will see it later. Okay. So we are doing a basic standard validation, that is static. Now click on submit button. What is the unit of measure here? This is amount is money. What is the unit of measurement? UOM, money.
Money.
You remember, unit of measure is money. Now click on home
Okay.
button. So we have created the basic element, right? FedEx base pay.
Yes, sir.
Sir, we have created that.
Setup and maintenance elements. FedEx base pay 111951. What is LDG?
US legislative group.
US legislative data group. Click on search. FedEx basic pay. Okay. So FedEx basic pay is our element. Okay. So what are the child elements? While we create any element, so there are another 3 child elements will be created. As we discussed, payroll, they are having 3 things. One is calculations, distribution, and then accounting. So payroll will have 3 things. One is calculation of payroll, distribution of payroll, and accounting of payroll. Okay. So the remaining 3 child elements will be helpful in doing that one. Okay. What is the use of these child elements? Payroll calculation, payroll distribution, and accounting. What are the results? Accounting of payroll. Okay. Now we are done with creation of element. What we have to do? Salary basis. So salary basis, if you search for salary basis, you will not see salary basis in workforce deployment offering. So where we have to go?
Finance.
Compensation management. Salary basis, where we have to go?
Compensation management.
Compensation management. So base pay. For creating the base pay, we are taking salary basis. Click on salary basis. Okay. But today Monica has not joined her. So what is the name? What is the name we want to create? There is no particular salary basis with FedEx. Click on create FedEx monthly salary basis. Okay. Monthly salary basis means basic salary. Monthly basic salary. Okay. Salary amount is determined by a user. Okay, we will determine the user. What is the frequency?
Monthly.
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 Okay. Now we have created one element, basic element. So we have to tag that element here. Okay. We have to tag that element here. Otherwise, there is no use. Okay. Let us take an example of car. Is there any use if the car doesn't have a tire? Tire is an independent element, right?
Yes, sir.
If a particular car, your salary basis is a car. But if there is no tires for the car, then what is the use? There is no use.
Yes.
Okay. Same thing here. We have to tag that element. What is the element? Yeah. It will not display. Because there are so much structure we have to follow. Sequentially we have to follow, because LDG also you are not selected. So that's what you have to correct me when I am doing any mistake. Sir, we have not selected the LDG to data group. So where we have created the element?
Within the
Where we have created the element?
Legislative data group.
Yes, all the data will be stored in the US legislative data group. Okay, now
No.
we are able to see that one, right?
Yes, sir.
FedEx basic pay. So
Yes,
earlier
Yes,
why
sir.
it was not shown?
Because we have not selected the LDG.
yeah.
Because we have not selected the LDG. Because we have created the elements in this particular LDG, and we have not selected that LDG, which is the mandatory field. Okay, now I'm selecting FedEx basic pay. Okay, FedEx basic pay. So here the automatic entry, is this element is automatic entry?
No.
While creating element,
No.
it's not an automatic entry, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Input value, whether you want to give as a different thing or we want to give as an amount. We want to give as an amount. Okay. Primary input value, unit of measurement, money. User entry means element entry is allowed. So at this point of time, we are making this as a not required field. Default exists. We have given default value, right?
Yes,
What is the
sir.
default value for the amount?
$1,000 we have given.
$1,000. Very good, Gautami. So default exists and validation exists.
Yes.
So what is the validation for this element? What is the minimum value and maximum value?
Minimum 1,000 and maximum is 20,000, sir.
Very good. Minimum is 1,000 and maximum is 20,000. For that, it will show default exists and validation exists. Now click on save and close. Select the salary basis. Now save and close. Okay. So we are able to create the salary basis, right?
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
We are able to create a salary basis. Okay. Now we are able to create salary basis with the help of what? With the help of which element we have created salary basis?
Salary, basic pay, sir. FedEx basic pay.
Very good. With the help of basic element. Okay, this is a monthly salary, right?
Yes, sir.
I want to create weekly salary also. So how to do that one?
Go to elements and create element.
Okay, I'll ask one person. Gautami, how to create weekly salary basis?
We have to go to elements and select weekly.
Very good. Elements. Okay, now we have to come back to our, which offering we need to come back?
We have to
Workforce
go to workforce deployment.
Workforce deployment. Workforce deployment, click on elements. Elements and formulas. Click on elements. Now I want to
We have
select
to create.
weekly salary, right?
Yes, sir.
I want to pay weekly salary
Yes, sir.
in the same LDG.
US legislative data.
US legislative data group. Okay, just be careful. Somebody has created wrong LDG. You take the correct one. So it's to create confusion. Some people have created this like this. Okay, US legislative data group. Don't get confused. Okay, what is the primary classification?
Standard
Earnings.
Standard earning. Secondary classification,
Regular.
Regular.
regular. Category,
Standard.
And
standard. Okay. So FedEx,
Weekly.
FedEx,
Salary. Weekly.
Weekly pay.
In the reporting also it will come like this. Okay. Everything is same. What is the difference?
period.
Very good. Periodicity. I want the technical word. Periodicity. Very good, Lovraju. Okay. Remember the technical words. Default periodicity. Default periodicity is what here?
Weekly.
Weekly.
So default periodicity of the element is weekly. Standard rate annualized. You take this as default standard rate annualized. Okay. And is this subject to proration, retroactive, and overtime? We will see later. At this point of time, everything no, and no. Click on next. Click on submit. Okay, now we have created a weekly basic pay element. And we need to create the element eligibility. Okay. So FedEx weekly basic pay element eligibility and applicable for all payrolls. Okay, applicable for all payrolls, and click on submit. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now here, what is the next step we need to give?
Amount.
Input value, sir. Amount.
Amount.
Default value.
Okay, default amount. So if the client says that, then only we have to give the default amount. Otherwise, we should not do. Let us take a weekly payroll, right? Let us take the same $1,000 means weekly. How much is the default amount? $250. Okay, now click on submit button. So periodicity. Here, if you see here, it's periodicity. It is coming a default as weekly, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Unit of measurement, it's a character. Okay. Now click on. You can either click on back symbol or just go back home. Here, FedEx weekly basic pay element got created, and these are the sub elements. We will call it as tailed elements for the weekly basic pay. Okay, now what we have to do?
Create.
We need to create the salary basis, right?
It's compensation management.
We need to go to compensation management offering. In that base pay, salary basis, base pay. So click on salary basis. Click on create. What is the name of the salary basis?
FedEx weekly basis.
FedEx weekly salary basis. What is the LDG?
US legislative data group.
US LDG. US legislative data group. Okay, salary basis type. Salary amount is determined by the user. Frequency. What is the frequency?
Weekly.
Weekly.
So weekly. So total how many weeks would be there in a year?
52 weeks.
52 weeks. Okay. Now we have given the legislative data group and payroll element. What is the element?
FedEx weekly base pay.
FedEx weekly payroll. Okay, FedEx weekly basic pay. Okay. So we have selected FedEx weekly basic pay, and reporting name is also FedEx weekly basic pay. Classification standard earnings. It's a recurring element, and it is assigned at assignment level. An automatic entry, no currency US dollar, and input value. What is the input value? Amount. So what is the input value? Amount. The primary input value. So unit of measure, money. Go to me. So default value we have given for weekly basic pay is $250. And validation. What is the basic validation for this one? What is the lowest value and what is the highest value?
Lowest is $250, highest is $5,000.
Very good. Lowest is $250 and highest is $5,000. Okay. So every week we have to run the payroll. So that is why we are creating salary basis. Now click on save and close. Okay, now how many salary bases we have created today?
2.
We have created two, sir. One is
Monthly and weekly.
weekly.
One is monthly salary basis and one other one is weekly
Weekly.
salary basis. Okay. So FedEx weekly salary basis, FedEx monthly salary basis. Okay. Write it down somewhere else. FedEx monthly salary basis and FedEx weekly salary basis. Okay. FedEx monthly salary basis and FedEx weekly salary basis. Now, I want to hire another employee. I want to assign weekly salary. Okay. So I want to hire 2 employees. For one is monthly salary, another one is weekly salary. Okay. So how to do that? Everybody knows, right? How to do that one?
Yes, sir. We have to go and hire an employee.
Very good. Go to my client groups, new person,
New person. Hire an employee.
employee. Okay, just go to hire an employee. And now, okay, just take okay, monthly salary and then weekly salary. Okay, we have created 2 elements and salary basis. Okay, what is the monthly salary element? We have created basic salary element. Okay, FedEx monthly salary basis. And weekly salary basis. FedEx weekly salary basis. Okay. 2 salary bases we have created and we have created the elements also, and you all already know that one. So now I want to hire an employee for monthly and weekly. Okay. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Right? These are the steps we have done so far. Step 1, creation of elements. Okay. And step 2, salary basis. Step 3, hire an employee. So Greg Weber, January 1st. Okay, we are not going to take any kind of FedEx or what. Just we are using a seeded data. Okay, in the bootcamp implementation, we will do end to end. Okay, for now, just we are using US1 legal entity only. What is the name of the employee? Greg Weber. Okay, pronouns, he, title, Mr. Okay, gender, male, date of birth, 1/1/1985. Okay, and then click on here, view United States national ID, social security number, 486-42-7. Click on next. So address. Okay, now we have given his personal information. Click on next and employment information. In the employment information, we will fill all his worker assignment information like job, grade, and all this stuff. Business unit.
Yes, one business.
Job. Okay, always while do the payroll, you give the location. Rest all are not mandatory. So why you have to give the location is based upon the work location only. The employee will federal income tax will get deducted. Okay, the tax for the tax purpose you have to provide the location. So based upon his work location, the amount will be get deducted, and based upon his home address, tax state tax also will get deducted. Okay. Salary, month salaried. Just give something like regular, full time. Okay. Now here coming to tax reporting unit, US1 legal entity. So US1 legal entity.
Add payroll.
This is the payrolls.
FedEx weekly.
Okay, we have not created the payroll, right? Just we are taking as monthly payroll only. Payroll definition we have not created here, right? This is a payroll definition. So monthly payroll definition. Okay. So what we have created today? Salary basis. The salary basis is a part of compensation. The salary basis is a part of compensation. You just click on salary basis. So you are able to see FedEx monthly salary basis and weekly salary basis now.
Yes, sir.
So which one we have to select for monthly salary? FedEx monthly salary basis. Okay, Hafiz, are you able to understand here how to create salary basis?
Yes, sir.
I think last time you are the person who has asked us how to create salary basis.
Yes, sir.
Now have you understood?
Yes, sir. I had understood.
Have you remembered that you have asked this question?
Yes, sir. I remember.
While you are in the global HR, we have asked sir how to create salary basis. I told that we will see it in the payroll module. Okay, this is how we will create our own salary basis. So based upon the based upon the LD
Elements.
that will be display here. So the LDG will be associated to legal employer and payroll statutory unit. So everything is interlinked. So what is the salary amount monthly you want to give? So monthly I want to give $10,000. So monthly I want to give $10,000. It's a year $1,20,000. Okay. Now click on next. So this is the person number. Now click on submit button. Okay, before clicking on submit button, we will see any approvers are going. So bypass approval is enabled for the transaction. Then only you click on submit button. Otherwise, don't go to submit button. To open this another page and remove the approvals, bypass the approvals and click on submit button. Click on yes. So what is the employee we have hired with monthly salary? Greg Weber.
Greg Weber.
Okay.
Yes.
The entry value must be within the valid range. Okay. So very good. So in the element creation, what is the maximum value I have given?
$20,000.
Just I want to remove the validation. Sometimes it is throwing unnecessary errors. Okay, I have removed that validation because sometimes it is throwing errors. That's why I have removed the validation. Click on done. So FedEx basic pay and FedEx weekly basic pay. Go to both the basic elements. Okay, click on amount and correct that one. 1/1/1951. Always remember the date as effective date. 1/1/1951. 1/1/1951 amount. Okay. Remove this one here. Remove this value. Maximum. Click on submit. Okay, click on done. Okay, we have removed that validation errors. Now just we will quickly go through the new person. Okay. We have created one user, JML Weber. Okay. Is a monthly payroll. So I'll create another user. Ameri Strawson. Okay. 1/1/1985. Now click on next. Business unit, US1 business unit. Okay. US1 business unit and job. He is also administrative assistant. Okay. And location. Redwood City. Okay. Full time. Regular. Assignment category, full time regular. Worker category, white collar. We can give administrative assistant as a assignment name. Okay. We can select people group. It's context dependent. Okay. Reporting unit. US1 tax reporting unit. US1 legal entity tax reporting unit. Payroll. So which payroll we have to select here? Which payroll we have to select? Weekly payroll. Payroll definition. We have to select weekly. You have to create your own payroll definition with your company name, or just you can create a default weekly payroll. You have to select the default weekly payroll. Okay. Now click on next. So what is the salary basis we have to select here? So let us take weekly. How much? $1,000. Okay. So yearly, how much salary he is getting? $52,000, right? Okay, weekly $1,000 means yearly $52,000. Now click on next. Click on submit. 14043. 14043. Okay. You have created Gmail Weber and this person, Ameri Strassam. Okay. Now, so what we have to do here? Gautami? Today we have created salary basis weekly and monthly. Okay,
We have
quickly
to
what
go
we have to do
to
here?
person management,
Okay, person management.
and then we can check the person number, and we can add if we want to add elements eligibility.
Very good. Yes. So there are two ways. So here, my client groups. As of now, we are not. We are always going to person management. So there is another thing called person spotlight. Same thing. The functionality is almost similar, but here everything is redwood pages. We can search with his name. 42 Gmail Weber. So this is the person name, and it is the job, administrative assistant. It is the work address. It is a work address. The location is Redwood City. Okay. And here, these are the areas of responsibility representatives. For US1 legal entity, these are the areas of responsibility. So if you have any issue with payroll, to whom you have to contact as a Jamal Weber, you have to contact Betty, payroll admin.
Betty.
Lindsay, employee, payroll representative. John Cameron is the HR representative. Curtis Fitty is HR representative. So these are the areas of responsibility. We have not discussed about areas of responsibility. We will discuss in future. Okay. I have just left it alone. Areas of responsibility and positions. We will discuss in depth. Okay. So this is the areas of responsibility page. Now click on show more. This is a person spotlight page. It's one of the important page. Okay. So all the important information about the person will get here in the left side, like public information, succession planning, personal details, contact information, document of record, employment information, compensation, pay slips, personal payment method. Okay. Come to here. Have you discussed personal payment methods?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have we discussed personal payment methods, right? Come to here and just click on personal payment methods and add personal payment methods for this employee. Okay, we have discussed, right?
Yes,
we have
sir.
discussed personal payment methods or not? Please respond.
Discussed, sir.
Okay, now select that personal payment methods and click on the bank account number, account type. Okay, account holder name is Jamal Weber, bank name Wells Fargo, bank branch Wells Fargo, Redwood City, routing number. So these are the routing numbers. Okay, Wells Fargo, just go to the routing numbers. So 121000248. 121000248 is the routing number. Okay, now click on save. This is the bank account of this employee. And payment methods. So let us take it is call it as Weber PPM, and organization payment method is check. Okay, starts from January 1st. Okay, click on save. Okay, if you want any other payment methods, you can add that one. Okay. Now similarly, element entries, quick pay payments. Now I want to run quick pay payments or simplified quick pay. I want to run simplified quick pay for this employee. Simplified quick pay. Go to simplified quick pay. Automatically quick pay will be triggered for this employee. Right? So from when we have to trigger this one? From when we have to run the payroll? When we have hired this person?
1st January, sir.
It's
Still
January, right?
But it's showing
January 25. So just we have to verify by going to person results page. Here there is a person results page is there. Go to person results page and verify any other processes are triggered for this employee. Okay, remove all the filters.
To roll back.
Remove all the filters. Okay, and verify any processes are done. Okay, at this point of time there are no processes, but anyhow better to cross check by going to person results page. Okay, 1000042. My client groups. Come to show more and person
Payroll. In payroll.
results. Go to this person results work area. Search that person Jamel Weber. Here this is the main page and we are searching the employee. Okay, there are no particular process triggered for any previous one days. Okay, there are no process, otherwise it will show the processes here. Now just go back to person spotlight. Search the person Jamel Weber. Person spotlight, search the person. And what I have to run? Simplified quick pay, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So for the month of January 2020. Okay, January 2025. Now, so FedEx basic pay. Okay, FedEx basic pay is there. And NP voluntary deductions and NP regular salary elements. So it is coming. Okay. Now click on submit button. Did we enter element entries here? Did we enter any element entries here? Lakshman, did we enter any element entries here?
No, sir.
Then how it took $5,000? So it took based upon the salary basis. So while creating salary basis, what is the amount we have given? We have given a monthly salary,
The 5,000 US dollars.
$5,000. So by default, it will take from the salary basis. If you want to override, you can override with the element entries. Otherwise, but what is the default value will be taken care. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now click on submit button. So verify standard earnings. Okay, $5,000. Now I want to do the element entries. I want to do element entries for this particular employee for the month of February. Okay, for the month of February. Let us take February 5th. Okay, FedEx basic pay. So for the month of February, what is the element so the basic pay, the salary basis is, we cannot do from the element entries because it came with the salary basis. Okay, it came with, from where it came? This element came from where?
Salary basic.
From the salary basis. So if any element comes from the salary basis, we cannot edit that one. Okay, means it's a regular package. Means we cannot edit that with the help of element entries. So if element entry, we can keep it as while doing the element, then only we can enter from here. Otherwise, we cannot enter. Okay. Now let us take. We will run element. We will run salary for the weekly person. Okay. Same thing. Go to element entries here. Go to element entries. So here also weekly basic pay, it got locked, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Because anything we are entering with element entries through salary basis, it will be locked. Okay. So by default, weekly salary is how much? $1,000. Okay. Now we will run the quick pay, simplified quick pay from the person spotlight. Okay. For which week I want to run? For the week number 1, week number 2, week number 3. Don't take care of the dates. Always depend upon weeks. number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay, this is the first week. Okay, now we are in the 23rd week, but I want to run payroll for the first week. Okay, now just I will trigger the payroll quick pay. Okay, so are we able to see $1,000 per week?
Yes, sir.
Okay, are we able to see $1,000 per week? So employee deductions this much. Now I want to click on submit. I've run the quick pay. I want to click on submit button. Okay. Now we want to view the statement of earnings. So this is a weekly pay, $1,000. In that, these are the deductions, $186, and this is the net payment. So if you see if you want to see the balance where it got deducted, see work state income tax. So this is where California will get the amount, because we have given where is the work state, what is the work location,
Red.
what is the work location?
Redwood City.
Redwood City. Redwood City means it is California. So California Voluntary Plan Employee Disability Insurance. Okay, FedEx weekly basic, in that state disability insurance, and federal income tax. Federal income tax means for United States government. Work state income tax for California. This will go for US government. This will go for California government, California state government. Okay, these are the deductions. Okay. Now click on back symbol. What is the person name we have created here? Maris Prasan. Now just we will go back. We will spotlight. And now Strassen 43. Okay, where I have to go to see the person results? Go to person spotlight, search the person, click on show more, and go to person results. And we can verify any process has been triggered for the month. Just remove all the filters. Okay, now we are able to see this calculate quick pay, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Calculate quick pay. Okay, 1/5/2025. Okay, period. What is the period? What is the payroll period we have triggered?
Weekly payroll period, sir.
Weekly payroll. But if you go back, so net payment is $803. Okay, so period name 1/20/25, right? First period. Okay,
Yes, sir.
first period means January 5th.
First week.
We got January 5th. So January first period. First period is January 5th. We got on 1/5/2025.
Fifth.
Okay, next week 19th.
12th.
That's how it will be triggered. Okay, now we will run weekly payroll for second month, second pay period. Simplified quick pay. So which one I have to select now?
2.
So when the date end, process date is what?
12th Jan.
12th, right?
Hmm.
12th
Yes,
of January. So process date is 12th of January. Okay, now click on. We cannot edit the basic pay because we have mentioned that is not editable. We have not mentioned that is not editable. Okay, we can update that one as well. We'll see later. Click on submit. Okay, again we have run for the second week payment, right? Click on submit button
Yes, sir.
and verify statement of earnings. So here, if you see here, what is the calendar year to date? How much he got?
$2,000.
$2,000, because 2 times we have run the payroll for 2 weeks. Okay, for the second week,
Yes.
it is $1,000, but overall, how much he got?
$2,000.
In that, how much amount we have deducted as the employee tax deduction? $370.36. So net payment year to date. This is called as a balances. So every month the balance will get increased or decreased depend upon the balance name. That is called as a balance feed. We will discuss balance and balance sheets in the next classes, future classes, but it is in-depth concept. Okay. So let us take federal income tax. Federal income tax is one of the balance name. So this is $80. Okay. So wherever that YTD, net payment is one of the balance. Here total payment we have done to so far is $1,626.64. Okay. So everybody understood the concept. So
Yes,
balance name is one of the balance name is gross pay. What is the gross pay dimension is year to date. How much he got? $2,000.
$2,000.
Okay. Tax reduction is one of the balance name. So how much year to date? $373. So everybody understood this concept so far.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So today what we have covered,
We got elements, salary basis, hiring. Yeah.
okay. You run the simplified quick pay and verify the actual salary, that $5,000 in the deductions and all these things. Here $1,000 deductions and all these things we have verified, right? We have triggered the salary basis. We have created the elements. We have created salary basis and associate the element. We have hired an employee and associate the salary basis. And then we have run that quick pay for the newly hired employees, which are monthly salary basis and having weekly salary basis, and verified that amount. That means deductions are coming properly and net payment has been done properly, and year to date that balances is coming properly or not. So everybody understood the concept of salary basis and how to attach it to employee and run quick pay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So anybody is having any doubts?
Sir, we have given fixed amount for this monthly salary basis and weekly salary basis. So validation we have deleted for some reasons.
Yes.
So if you want to change that fixed amount, sir, again we need to go to the elements part, change the amounts.
Yes.
Correct, sir?
Everything they will provide in the document. Based upon the document only, you have to create the element. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Everything you provide in the functional requirement documents. So the document is whether it is a fixed related element or percentage related element. Everything they will provide. Only
Yes.
you have to know how to create the elements. Even the document is in front of you. If you don't know how to create the elements, practically there's no use, right?
Correct.
So all the documentation part client will provide you. So you have to do all that implementation.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So any
Yes.
other doubts?
Sir, every year annual salary got changed, right?
Every year?
Annual salary, sir. Well,
Okay.
increase, right?
Salary hike.
Yes, sir. Salary hike.
Salary hike. That will be taken care in the compensation module.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that will be taken care in the compensation module. We will discuss in the individual compensation module. Okay. Right now we are in the payroll module only. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So everybody understood this concept. What is salary basis? How to create the salary basis? How to create the basic element? Okay. And how to tag that element to our salary basis? And how to tag the salary basis to our employee?
Okay, sir.
Sure, sir.
Thank you, sir.
We will. Thank you, sir.